Hello everyone! To make money in trading, you might think that you need a big capital, but that's actually partially true. I believe that knowledge and experience are far more important. With them, you can start earning with any initial capital. How much have I made starting with just $11? And most importantly, how did I do it? You will find out in this video. Stick around till the end. Trust me, it's worth it. Let's start with the Euro Canadian dollar currency pair where I've placed a short trade. Check out the chart, and now I see the following signals. Well, first off, the upper boundary of the Keltner channel was breached here. Red on red is hard to see, so let's redraw that. Here it is, the breach point when the chart went above the upper boundary. It signals an uptrend, after which there was a correction with a big round candle that retracted half of the gain. But the awesome oscillator is now in an uptrend and has crossed the zero mark. That's why I think this is just a correction, and I believe the price will actually continue to rise. The rise might not be huge, but even an uptick to the upper Bollinger line would be good enough for me. After all, I can still make a profit from that, so let's watch, friends. Wait a couple of seconds and here it is. First profit will increase our deposit to $20 with this trade. I'm investing the whole amount in the next trade since we are on a roll today, so let's look for a new trading opportunity. Want to receive signals for successful trades right to your phone so you can trade on them and make money? Then subscribe to my Telegram channel. First off, it's a new knowledge and experience that will certainly help you to develop your own working strategy. Second, it's a real money that you can start making now. In my channel, I run marathons to boost your deposits from $100 to $5,000. Anyone can participate, even complete beginner. Every evening from Monday to Friday, I post my own trading signals that will make you profit. I also share the stories of my partners who also made money in my marathons. Even if you're new to trading, you will be in the green. Subscribe to my Telegram channel, message me, and I will tell you how to join the marathon. I've left the link in the video description and in the pinned comment to this video. See you on Telegram, but stick around as for now, as there is a lot more useful stuff in this video. Next up, the slightly historical currency pair. Its chart looks like an EKG after a cardio workout, so we're trading on an increase here and let's dig into it. The chart has breached the lower boundary of the Keltner channel and has gone below the resistance level here. And what do we actually see next? The Bollinger Band started to narrow, meaning market volatility is decreasing. In simple terms, it means the tug of war between buyers and sellers over price is losing its intensity. We see the price sharply rebounded after touching this mark and the lower Bollinger line. Therefore, I can assume that a local support level has formed here, from which the chart will hopefully bounce back. This could be the start of a sideways movement, but a further decrease in price is also possible. So if you look at the awesome oscillator, which is in the red zone, it's a feasible conclusion. Anyway, there was a rebound within a minute, which I capitalized on. While I was explaining, the trade closed with a profit, and the balance now is $38. Let's increase the investment size and observe. The chart has room to fall, and if it goes lower, which it seems to be doing, we can talk about a continuation of the downtrend here. Ideally, we should make money on this. The problem is, as I said, volatility is not very high right now. So there could be frequent rebounds where we might lose our deposit. And visually, identifying local support levels is currently impossible. A solution could be to extend the expiration time or to look for an entry point right at the moment of a price pullback. Like now, during a touch of the lower Bollinger boundary, such pullbacks can happen, and our task is to spot them in time and react quickly. For instance, right now, yes, looks like a great entry point to me, so I opened the trade right on the pullback, let's take another look at the chart and break down all the details. The chart went below local support level, which we profited from last time. And the next strong level, where the price will definitely pause, is right here. We see the chart has room to roll down the slope, and the awesome oscillator is painted red and significantly below zero. So I see no signs of a reversal for sure, and that's left is to wait for the trade to conclude. Then we'll see how accurate my forecast was. Besides working with indicators, it's crucial to learn how to identify support and resistance levels. I've actually made lots of videos on this topic. If you haven't seen them yet, you definitely should. So it's just the fundamental knowledge without which it will be very hard to earn in trading. That's an honest opinion. And our trade brings $72 to the deposit. It confidently closes in the green, and with such an interim result, let's look for a new trading opportunity. And this time I'm also going for a short on the Euro Canadian dollar currency pair. And just a few minutes ago, the price growth phase of this asset ended, after which the awesome oscillator began to decline and turned red. Meaning the downturn started, but there was a correction from the Keltner channel's middle line to its upper boundary. I see no signs that the fall will stop, so in my opinion, a continuation of the downtrend from the Keltner channel's upper boundary is quite expected. And it's a good point to enter a trade after the correction to make a profit according to my trading system today. Well, by the way, do you guys understand the difference between a trading system and a trading strategy? Drop a comment. I'd love to read your thoughts on that. Briefly, a trading system is like a set of signals for when to open a trade, while a strategy is the backbone around which the trading system is actually built. But more on that later. For now, let's lock in the profit. We are at $134 on the balance, so let's keep moving. So here we are. I opened a put option on this pair. Let's look at the chart to understand the reasons behind this decision. The asset's price has been gradually rising, bouncing off the Keltner channel's middle line, and has reached a local resistance level where a consolidation phase started. And now volatility is decreasing as the Bollinger Bands have narrowed significantly at this moment. So I'm expecting a decrease since the trend strength is not enough to break through the level at this very moment. So let's observe and continue our conversation. I briefly explained to you the difference between a trading system and a trading strategy. So let's talk about that a little bit in more details. So in a trading system, there are no alternative actions, just strict adherence to the steps. And each trading system has its pros and its cons, so we'll talk about them later. But for now, let's get back to trading, guys. And another trade closed with profit, so we have $248 in the kitty. I will reinvest the whole amount, and let's continue our chat. Within a trading system, you have clear rules for opening and closing your trades, and that's a definite plus as for me. For example, I've just opened another trade, and this time I'm anticipating a rise because I'm expecting a rebound from the Keltner channel's middle line. I've already pointed out the gradual increase of the chart with a bounce specifically from this line. So the Keltner channel's middle line is a strong support level in an uptrend. So I'm expecting a rebound this time too. Let's see what's happening with the chart. Oops, I rushed my entry point this time. Didn't notice the oscillator beginning to turn. There is a risk of blowing the account, but you cannot undo a trade. So we wait and continue our talk. The plus of a system is that even as in UB, you can successfully trade with profit immediately. The key is to follow the strict rules and never ever deviate from them. I rushed a bit today and nearly blew all the money, but this time the trading gods were on my side. Thank you. So we have $460, and with this amount we move on. So this time I'm going long because there are clear reasons for it. We have a resistance level here from which there was already a correction. So see here. The price has bounced off it and corrected to the Keltner channel's middle line. Then there was a rise back to the level and a powerful candlestick broke through it. And what do we see after breaking the level? So the Bollinger Bands are expanding, indicating an increase in volatility. And by the way, the awesome oscillator is also clearly signaling an increase. So I think that after breaking the level, the price will continue to rise. So let's observe and let's continue our chat. So another plus of trading systems is that they are easy to test. So either on historical charts or on real or demo accounts. This time I opened a trade by the system where all signals align. And it works. But let's keep an eye on this pair and continue. No trading system is perfect. It might show good results on past quotes but fail on current ones. That's why it needs constant adjustments. It needs to be fine-tuned, and that requires skills. Also, analyzing the market can sometimes be tough. It's not always clear when the market character has changed and the trend has shifted direction. So newbies often lose money. Yeah, that's true. Even though they think they're doing everything by the book based on some video on YouTube. Guys, I've opened another trade. I see the price continues to rise. We're seeing confident signals from both Bollinger and the awesome oscillator. Awesome. Picked a great moment to enter the trade. So let's keep watching, but carry on. When the system fails and stops working, your trading strategy comes to the forefront. It's essentially your knowledge. So the strategy includes main principles, possible different transaction options, and thanks to the strategy, you can always understand what is actually happening in the market at any given time. You can create an unlimited number of trading systems under the same trading strategy, and most importantly, your trading strategy always works. But let's get back to trading, friends. Just 5 seconds away from profit, but it's already clear the trade is closing confidently, so the forecast is spot on, and so is the result. Now we have $1,644 in the bank, so let's look for a new opportunity to multiply it. In this pair, we see the opposite, a lack of any volatility. So open the put option. Attention to the chart. I will explain my logic to you. There is a clear sideways price corridor. I'd mark its lower boundary roughly like this. From the corridor's highest point, the resistance level, I opened the trade, despite the awesome oscillator appearing to rise visually. But in reality, it's at the zero mark, and its line character also indicates a sideways movement. Even the oscillator shows red sectors on the line here. So I think the price will not exit the corridor boundaries and will drop. Friends, this is a prime example of how exactly a trading strategy yields results. The market changed and I adapted to it, not acting like a robot, just following signals, and I profit from it. The trade closed in the plus, but let's keep watching this pair. A trading strategy allows for all market nuances and changes. If a trading system means unbreakable rules, then a strategy is more about fundamental analysis and factors influencing the overall market dynamics. France, volatility has spiked, the Bollinger lines are expanding, and the Keltner channel's upper boundary has been breached. I think it's time to open the trade for a rise this time. Market conditions have changed again, and I'm adjusting my actions according to my strategy. As we see from the expanding Bollinger lines, market volatility is increasing, a sign that the resistance level is highly likely to be breached. Let's draw the level. It's at this mark. The level was breached, and then the Keltner channel's upper boundary was breached too. The awesome oscillator crossed the zero mark and continues to rise. For these reasons, I've opened a trade for an increase. Friends, to develop your own strategy, it's not enough to just copy signals. You need experience and knowledge in technical analysis, and not just the basics, but deeper understanding. Then your trading income will soar. Hard truth. Like mine this time. $3,384 in the balance, which I will withdraw to my wallet and show you how I did it. So I will be withdrawing $3,000 and leave a small part for future trading. I will transfer the money to my USDT wallet. In the corresponding window, I enter the crypto wallet address and then just hit continue. After a short pause, we move to a page with this notification. And the money is on its way. Well, the withdrawal request has been sent to the broker and I will see it in a few minutes. We see the trading balance amount has decreased. The broker is processing my transaction request. 3,000 is a decent sum but not huge, so the money should arrive pretty quickly. Meanwhile, let's go to the transaction history. And we see $3,000 deducted, but still in processing status. I will wait for the withdrawal to complete, then show you the final result and how it looks in my account. Let's play a game. Spot the difference. My transaction is completed and now has a beautiful green completed status and a lovely sum in my crypto wallet. I waited about 20 minutes for it to arrive. Withdrawal is pretty simple and reliable, but that's it. Let's wrap it up. Friends, you can take two useful things from this video. The system I traded with. You can start earning with it tomorrow, if not today. But it's not perfect, like any system. At some point, we will need to tweak it or change it entirely. And that's where strategy comes in. And the second important thought of this video, to develop a strategy, you need knowledge. I share it on my channels for free. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any reviews. Like this video and hit the bell. This way you will get notifications about my new videos and we will see each other more often. And subscribe to my Telegram channel. I've left the link in the description. In Telegram you will find a bonus. A link that will give you a 50% deposit bonus on the pocket option. Glad to have met you today. Until next time, bye!